Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Gerard Black in the Philippines with the truth. Thank you for stopping by my channel. Thank you, all my subscribers, all my new subscribers, all my commenters, all my let's me check this dude out cats who are joining me, baby, for the first time, and hopefully you'll decide to join and subscribe. All my triggers and peaches and all my scallywags and haters. Welcome to you all. Each and every one of you are appreciated for taking the time to stop by my video. Now I've been going back and forth about what to talk to you about this morning. I even cheated and went to a couple of sites and kind of see if I can drum up some type of idea to share with you, about living in the Philippines. And whenever I do, it all just boils down to Gerard. Just tell them what you've done here. How the Philippines has changed your life, and how where you started out from a motel, a hotel room, and to your first house and your second house and third, and now you're moving into this big 5-bedroom house. I mean, just focus on your experience, not so much about what other people's experiences is or what they think about, what living in the Philippines means, you know. And yes, is it, saving my life? I like to say it has enhanced the quality of my life tremendously. I mean, when I was in Las Vegas, I mean, I lived in a storage unit because I was getting robbed so much, man. And I watch these cats, whether it be Passport Bros or Calvin or Jay or someone, and you know, I'm cut from a different cloth. I'm not one of those brothers who are who are you know have some type of hidden flaw underneath the. No, I'm not, man. I'm straight above board. I'm a straight above board dude, man. You know, and and there's nothing to really complain about. If you're living in the Philippines and if you're doing it right, there's nothing to complain about. You hear what I'm saying? So you know, uh, um, I I don't want to harp on something that doesn't mean anything to me. I watch cats, who want to curse and who want to say words, and try to sound like a thug or something like this on a YouTube blog or what have you. And if you notice, that's not me. I'm not someone. Hey, I don't need to keep your attention. By using profanity. I don't have to keep your attention by downing somebody else. That's not me, man. All I can do is give you me, give you my life. Right now, I'm in the process of moving, like I said, and I haven't started packing yet. I will pack, but I have this idea that when I do start packing, I'm going to show you some of the things that I brought to the Philippines, clothing wise. Oh man, not really doing your homework. But if you're going to come to the Philippines, I mean, imagine this. I've been in the Philippines for over 5 years now. I've gone back to the States a couple times, but for over 5 years now. And I never once walked out my door with a sweater on. Think about that. And when people ask me, how's the weather in the Philippines? That's what I tell them. I tell them, look, I've been in the Philippines for 5 years or 6 years and never once had to wear a sweater. You follow what I'm saying? So when you want to know what the weather is, hey, that's what the weather is. It's funny because when I was in the States, and going through the seasons, somebody and the snow on the ground, and it's wintertime, and they say, "Hey, Gerard, is it cold outside?" I said, "I don't know. I don't need to go outside." You know, and same thing here. Sometimes they said, "E means it's hot." It's hot. It's hot today. No, it's not. It's beautiful to me. I love hot weather. I love the sun glistering on my skin. I love it. If it's too hot, what I do? I step out of it. I do those magic tricks. Step in the shade, you know what I'm saying? But no, I'm not bothered by it. And especially when you're on a scooter or somebody driving like this, and it's it's just not something to complain about. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some areas of the Philippines. This is called the Circle of Fire or the Ring of Fire around the Philippines that has some of the most horrific weather, typhoons and stuff like this, and that goes on a regular basis. In fact, they're in the process of having one now somewhere in the Philippines. But it doesn't come down this slow. So I guess it's also important to kind of like do your homework to know geographically, of where you want to live. I know when I first thought about coming to the Philippines, I said, man, let me Google, crime in Manila, because that was the only major city I knew was Manila. So I said, let me you Google crime in Manila. And I saw videos, man, that were like, God damn, guys riding on a motorcycle, a scooter, snatching somebody's purse, or run up to somebody who's online in a store and stab them, or like this. And I said, man, that off the chain here in the Philippines. My God, So it can get, it can get, kind of touch and go. But it always depends upon where you live. If you're one of the guys who want to live on a white sand beach, whatever like this in the Philippines, you can find it. I'm living on a beach now, but my beach is not the type of beach that you can just go walking along the wake of the water like this. You can't. There's rocks, and you go to the beach, and there's big boulders and rocks in it that you're constantly being slipping over or falling over or trying to step over, like this, which makes the beach a very unpleasant type of, type of experience. You know, my laying on the beach when I first came to where I'm at now here, I said, oh great, I bring a towel, I leave my towel on the beach, and and I like sunbathe, read the paper like this. I guess people might thought I was crazy. Look at this crazy foreigner, he's just like this. but that was what I wanted to do on the beach. I wanted to have my music, lay back, and just enjoy So my beach I have here, it doesn't, it's not, it's right by Escosas. I show you Escosas, the beach, you've seen it, but it doesn't allow for that, walk out into the blue water and go swimming. Now I have been to Darwin. I used to go to Darwin, which is I don't know, that way, whatever. And Darwin, and I used to go there. I used to go to a gym there and work out, and I also would stop by the beach there. It wasn't really a designated beach area. It was like a little duck and fuck, where these big type of ships or boats that they had, that take you out on the water like this, one of those type of things. And I would go there and I would go swimming. And actually, there was no swimming allowed there, but I would go there. And as soon as you stepped into the water, you can see the blueness, the beautifulness of the water in the Philippines. You can see the fish swimming, like this, and and I was snorkeling, and believe you me, when I say I go in the water, all the time, I don't go in the water above my waist, I'll paddle around the edges like this, do my little backstroke like this. So I'm not one of those to go out there swimming and and then turn around and come back. No, it's not for me. I'm still scared of sharks and fish like that, and think they're in the water. I saw a water snake here by my beach when I went scuba diving, and like I said, that's it. That's it. This is not for me. Because although they say that it won't bother you or touch you, unless you provoke it or something like that. I'm thinking my fear radiates coming at me. You know what I'm saying? Come and take a bite of me because I'm paranoid. I said, I'm thinking, oh, here's some dark meat. We haven't seen no dark meat here in a long time. So I don't go in the water that much. I have a friend Dirk, and him and I, hey, we go to the pool, one of the pools, and we just go out there. And here it's like, just go stand in the pool and talk and just have a good conversation like that. And sometimes being in the Philippines, that's something you long to have and kind of misses. And that's having a conversation with someone who, who, you know, hey, I was with Mia yesterday, and we were watching a George Harris, Billy Preston video where he did "My Sweet Lord" by George Harrison of the Beatles. Had Eric Clapton and made him have Ringo or something like that playing on that. But he was doing "My Sweet Lord," and I'm trying. I said, "Mia," I said, "You see that guy there?" I said, I did his album cover. I was his pharmacist. You know, the piano he's playing on, I may have sat next to him, many nights after recording studio, with those type of things. And and she's not even picking her head up to look at the screen. And sometimes, I want to get upset and say, "Girl, do you know who you're with? Do you know my pedigree? I mean, what I'm saying? Do you know what I've done? You know what I'm saying? But it means nothing, you know. I don't know how I expect her to react, but then at least give me an "oh really," like, to make me think that you're interested in what I'm saying. So yeah, so communication is really an important thing. It was when I went to who was it? Was it on the Old Dog New Tricks or somewhere else? What are meet and greets in Dumagetti for the bloggers? And I met a guy, man, and him and I clicked. We knew the same people, entertainment wise, and it was nice. We throwing names at each other and knowing the intricate, little things about them. That was enjoyable. It's enjoyable to talk to someone about your past who understands your past. One of the reasons that when I went to NA, which is Narcotic Anonymous or whatever, I really couldn't tell them what was going on with me because at that time, I'm a freelance publicity photographer. So how can I give them, something about me sitting somewhere with some famous person that hey like this and we're moving too fast, and expect them to oh really oh this guy's so, in other words, I just don't toot my own horn. It's something that I don't do. And that's why there's a lot of things I've done, and a lot of images I have I would take with me to the grave because I'm not about dumping salt on nobody. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's image or someone's someone's image, or someone's reputation. But here in the Philippines, when you come here, you leave all that behind. You know what I'm saying? There's not a whole lot you can bring with you that that's really going to be appreciated by the Filipinos. You know, so if you're coming here, to be a big fish in a small pond, which is how I consider myself. You're hey, it's what you can do, and that's why I do my program called Dreams and Nothing More Than Plans Awaiting Action, and that's how I integrate into the Filipino culture and introducing myself to them and being a part of them and give them. It's still part of my giving back because there is a deep part of me that wants to do that, who wants to just give back. you know, in all aspects of what it is I do. Now, I'm getting ready to move, and I give away a lot of money. Oh, God knows I get a lot. And even when I go to the store and I go to a sorry store and I buy anything, I always say, "Well, here, look, here's a little something for you to buy you snack, whether it be 50 pesos or 20 pesos, or never lower than 20 pesos. I would give them something for a snack." And so I'm thinking, maybe when I move, I won't do that. Maybe when I move, I won't be so generous. Maybe when I move, is that okay? Maybe when I move, you know, you know, uh, uh, you know, uh, I won't do that. You know, and the thought of driving down a road and seeing a woman, or a guy with a newborn, and not stopping. Say, "Hey, wait, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here." They don't do this. They do. Come here, come here, come here, and do this and say, "I'm going to give the baby something." Huh? You know, yeah, and open my wallet and give them 100 pesos, or give them 50 pesos. You know, for my not being able to do that, or not feeling compelled to do that, that's like going against, who I am and what I want to be and how I want to represent. I really appreciate the Filipino culture. I really appreciate this country, you know. And I'm moving right next to a barangay, and I hope that maybe somehow or another there might be something that I can do, to be more of a part of the community. Let's see, let's see, you know. So the thought of mine not being able to do that doesn't feel good with me, because it's not me, you know. It's not me. Okay, and this has been Gerard Black on the Philippines with the truth. Remember, dreams are nothing more than plans for winning action. Never disrespect the elderly, always pull someone up. And sometimes you're the only one to see your vision. And the best revenge in life is to live good. I'm living good today. I hope you are too. And if you're lucky enough to have a woman like Ollie Woodson, former lead singer of The Temptation, want some, treat her like a lady. And ladies, if you're lucky enough to have a good man like me, make him feel like a king and never say no. Before I go, let me tell you this. Yesterday, I posted comments, and normally I don't go back to back on comments, but I got a reply from Joey Burrell, and Joey Burrell had wrote something that let me give you his response. If you want to know what he wrote, look in the comment section, and you'll see. And you can't read my response because I didn't write the response. I answered in the video. But he says, "Hi, Gerard, my brother. I just want to let you know I didn't mean any offense to you on my last comment. I probably had too many beers to be writing a comment to anyone, let alone my favorite blogger. So I hope you forgive me, bro. I wouldn't think of unsubscribing your channel. It's too good. Plus, like I said before, your personality is like an exact match of your close, dear friends of mine. Most of the people I know always invite me to get together and party because they know he keeps the conversation going his um, with his gen- generosity. Well, Gregarous. I told you I couldn't read. I should have read this before, and I would Google the word. Just to give Joey a little bit more of love, the word was gregarious. Gregarious, which means sociably acceptable. You know what I'm saying? Like a social butterfly. I learned a new word. Not new word. I read a new word, but I knew what gregarious was. I'll talk to you later. Peace. Personality. talk about my personality. I guess my positive, my good personality, and humorous life story. He always bestow on us. He's a people person, just like you. Anyway, no disrespect intended, bro. Your fan, JB. JB, Joey, don't worry about it, man. I enjoy the interaction just in conversation because you allowed me to share stories about my political opinions that I definitely want to stay out of it. I really try hard not to talk about the U.S. at all because it's not someplace where I want to be or my mindset to be. But thank you for your comment, and don't worry about it, bro. I'm glad I didn't lose you. Okay, Joey. All right. So I always love you more. I'll talk to you later. Peace.